On this episode, we're going to remove the power steering pump from my Nissan Xterra. You're going to want to start off by cleaning it. Mine is really nasty. This is the factory original, and I've got roughly 180,000 miles on the truck. So as you can imagine, there's quite a bit of cake buildup and grime. You're going to want to make sure that everything's unplugged. Obviously, you can see on my power steering pump, it's pretty exposed because I'm in the process of replacing the head gaskets on this truck. So I've got most of the front of the engine off right now. We've got a grounding strap right here. We've got a high pressure line as well as a return line right here. The banjo bolt holding in the high pressure line is a 24 millimeter head. So you're gonna need a pretty big socket. Expect some fluids to go on the ground. Whoop. Like so. If you've got a fluid extraction syringe, one of these giant ones, do yourself a favor, pull at least some of it out. We're leaking. Fluids coming out. It's okay. Somehow I managed to position my bucket full of nasty coolant and other fluids perfectly underneath it. That never works out to plan like that. You really should replace these washers while you have it out, but I don't know if we will or not. So I'm going to make sure these stay in a good location. Now, like I said, it's going to drip a little bit, or drip. Go ahead and slide it up in there. And we've got some fluid inside the pump. These are pretty cheap. Pick one up on Amazon. There's like a million different brands. But man, it makes dealing with certain parts a lot easier. Now the other line we have to get off has a clamp on it. So we're going to get that off. It's also a good time once these are off to inspect those hoses and probably replace them. All right, I got an 8 millimeter socket on that end of the clamp. Store that up there like that. All right. Now, this pump worked just fine, minus some leaks. But I'll probably put a new one on. But you do want to be careful about getting contaminants inside the pump. These are exposed. It's probably fine. If something got in there, then it's meant to be, and we're getting a new pump. The cable that is coming behind the power steering pump is not connected to it. Okay, this top bolt, you see where I'm at, is 14 millimeter. And it's a through bolt that should go all the way back to the other side. There we go. This is on the back side of the pump. It's the tail nut that retains this bolt right here. I think this one is a 12 millimeter. Yep, 12 millimeter. There's a third bolt, also a 12 millimeter head, running at the very top. So according to Chilton's, there's only 3 mounting bolts on this power steering pump on the V6 Xterras and Frontiers, which this is a V6 and an Xterra. And I took all 3 out. Got a pretty tight fit with the mounting bracket, so I'm gonna give it a couple love taps with something that's not gonna destroy the housing. A little hammer teamwork. Yeah, I think it's just crusty. It's moving. It's like really in there. Screwdrivers and a series of itty bitty breaker bars. I'm gonna buy a new pump anyways, so, but I don't like breaking stuff when I take it out. I don't know anybody that does. Come on. I mean, it's coming out. There we go. Ah, got it. So the pump's not very heavy. But it is a tight fit. Here we go. Just got to kind of angle it up. Whoop. We're over here. Let that drain. And you can see, get a better idea of where it mounts. So you got 1, 2, 3, all 12 millimeter head bolts. And then on the back side, you've just got some provisions to hold some wires. You've got a ground. You've got to take off this bracket though, which looks like another one of those beefy cast steel brackets, or maybe it's cast iron. I don't know. The other one was beefy because we've got to still get all this off to get the cylinder head out. But if I pull the engine off, all I'll do is just undo that where it's at, because this is pretty low profile in there. Hope you found this helpful. If you like today's video, please like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time.